S Club ain't no party yet. Like a S Club party gonna show you how. Hello guys, welcome to a game called Children of Mafia or Morta or I don't know. Let's play. Oh god. Hard mode. Shine challenge, I guess? Main trials. New. Normal. Finally. This is I think like a D&D type style.
Cool. Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms.
Oh my god.
Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
He died.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty. It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
Bam, 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 bam. A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain. Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life. The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before. Oh, skill point.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual. Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat. Magnificent but dangerous, a land of love found and of love lost.
Very nice. Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Oh, I thought she was gonna attack me. This is very cool.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks. Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Spooky.
The ancient tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary. Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Oh, very cool. Home.
Halls of Anaiadaya must be here, for she needs to be found.
A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Cool.
Filling the
Caverns.
winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
Alright, yeah. Where did she go? She disappeared. How dare she? Don't fucking leave.
The Bergson began to slip away, wondering if this was death. It was warmer than they expected.
Oh.
They gasped for air as the celestial shard brought them back, a sensation no hero could become accustomed to.
I'm very bad.
As she heard John and Linda describe their foray, thoughts rushed through Margaret's head. The corruption had amplified the creature's wickedness, and no longer were they part of the harmony of the Rhea. With the new threats looming, Margaret asked Ben to prepare his workshop. He would have to take charge of enhancing the warrior family's weapons and armor.
Ooh.
Uncle Ben reached out to the familiar warmth of the forge. If they were to reach the top of Mount Morta, their equipment would need to be of the highest quality.
Hold on. Back up. What? Hello? Go back up.
She knew where it was coming from. Her ancestors had spoken of such corruption flooding down the mountain. But Grandma Margaret wanted to know what it was and what needed to be done to destroy it. When light faded from the sky and most were fast asleep, Mary would write about her family, immortalizing them for future generations.
Try this again, shall we? How the dungeons change every time. That's pretty cool. Very cool. I'm just so bad at this.
Kevin's need to help all began when his elder brother Mark left the house. His brother was strong, making any near him feel safe. But he left Kevin. Though Uncle Ben knew what his nephew needed, a focal point for his aspirations.
So, if I keep dying, would I just keep getting more stuff? I'm joking.
A mother away from her child would cause worry even in the best of times. This was far from the best of times. It had been more than a year since Mark, Mary's eldest son, had gone to live in the monastery deep in the forest. The same forest was now the source of such worrying news.
I'm not so good at D&D games, am I? Then again, I am quite new at this game, so it may take a while. The fuck? What's that mean?
Just out of her line of sight, too many for her alone threatened the lives of innocents.
What? Hey. Level 3 already? Oh, hello.
These refugees would not soon forget seeing the Bergsons fight for them.
Oh, she's gone now. Bye-bye. You've got quite cool power. I'm not entirely sure if this is a never-ending game or just like a story-based game. I died from spikes. 2 minutes.
A set of daggers made just for him.
Another story.
They would be his guide to finding himself, his focal point. The boy tested them. They felt good. Not too heavy, not too light. like an extension of himself. Uncle Ben suggested a few practice swings outside. The daggers sliced the air, guided with an easy grace. His nephew was clearly a natural with the blades and would be ready to join his father and sister in no time. But the boy's mother had words on that subject. 2 of her children were already risking their lives, and she would not have her precious little boy out there as well. Regretfully, he took the daggers away. Who was he to argue with a mother when it involved her child? Handing over the dagger was like a bad part of himself. He was meant for them, meant to be out there fighting for what was right. He just needed to convince them.
I can try. Probably won't even look.
Lucy could spend hours with paper and pencil, giving life to objects she witnessed in the clouds, drowning herself in her own world, a place empty of life's trials and tribulations, away from Grandma Margaret, who was always insisting that she continue to practice her other specialty.
Let's keep trying. One out of 3 now. Why is it 1 out of 3? It was 1 out of 2 earlier. Now it's 1 out of 3. What? Oh no. Maybe I just read it wrong. Apparently I did. Oh, that took me in. I should check the other way. Oh. That was a dead end. Wait, is that good? No. Oh, oh, fuck him. Fuck you. Stay back, stay back. I forgot that I can evade. No clue where I'm going.
Everyone was encouraged to take part in a game of destiny. A prize awaited the fortuitous. There was only pain for the unfortunate.
Ooh. Does that do create a totem that knocks enemies back? Oh, that would be so helpful. Just take a while though, but let's try it. 24 health. Huh? No, that was pretty cool. Not even lie. Oh!
Pilgrims,
Boss level?
once lost in cavern mazes, were now trapped.
Oh,
Their
great.
poor families forever looking forward to a return that will never happen.
Oh. Oh. No clue what I just did.
The halls of Aneadaya, so mesmerizing in their magnificence, were to be found at the end of a long road. And a hero never knows what is awaiting them at the end of a road. Moving is more important than reaching.
Can that archer girl not help me? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. The fuck was that? Have a story? Oh.
Worried for the missing boy, Ben thought that maybe he should have hidden the daggers better. Margaret, in her wisdom, knew that nothing would have remained hidden from Kevin forever. Now she only encouraged her son and his daughter to hurry and find him.
Damn you, Kevin! Oh.
Uncle Ben pondered over a map he received from a refugee. The Silk Caverns, twisted maze of dead ends and venomous nests. But somewhere along the right path, a Neadia, spirit of the Caldipo caves, rested.
Every single time I died, it's like a story. Movement speed up. 50. Yeah, 1 out of 3. Okay, let's try that again. Shall we? This is fun, isn't it?
Expansive and dangerous, would they be able to find Kevin? Or would the spider's lair trap Kevin first?
The second one. We all know Kevin. Just mysterious. It's just he's just gonna end up killing himself, right? What the fuck is that? Die, 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 die. Oh, thank you. Oh, level up. Okay. Oh. Wow, wow. Step back. I have to go in that way, so let's go over here. Fuck you. Gold, nice. Oh, health potion, good. And this is a dead end. Great, awesome. Let's go to the next area. Cabin. Why is this? Oh. Hey. Don't get into much green with things. Oh god. Alright, please. This is a really fun area. Probably play this for hours. Got a lot of gold. Oh my god, how many? What? Oh my god, I got stuck in a spike. Oh. Nice. Gold. This is a lot of gold.
Energy flowed around the room. Before the hero, an object of the divine.
What is it doing? Great totem that shoots at enemies surrounding it. Ooh. I guess I can teleport back to it when I need to. I guess. Let's see if we can do this thing. Oh god. What the fuck are you? Did I just start boss fight?
How can this be? Is he lost? Muttered Margaret under her breath. Lost in the study of the walls and oblivious to her surrounding.
Hello. Oh.
She always had time for her children, but it was best to leave Grandma to her pursuits now.
Okay, save it, Grandma. Bye-bye. Bitch. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. We need to always use that. Oh, hey. Oh my fucking god. Jesus, what the fuck is that? Another story. He's giving me a story each and every time.
Kevin returned from his saga with barely a scratch, yet he found no appreciation from his family, especially his father. Despite having Linda on his side, his father was still mad at him for endangering himself and worrying them all, including his pregnant mother. His favorite line, asking how he could be so inconsiderate. He wondered whether Uncle Ben would understand his bravery and initiative better. With his heroic act unrecognized, the young boy waited, frustrated, expecting more punishment. What Kevin had not expected was his parents' reaction. Heartened by his courage, his father was going to teach him the ways of battle, and his mother was far from the frail and always worried housewife she had seemed. A Bergson through and through, she gave him her blessing and asked only that he temper his courage with caution.
Caution.
Perhaps Uncle Ben was the happiest of them all. Not only had his nephew held his own in combat, but had done so with the weapons he had made for him. Kevin only wished his older brother Mark was there to witness his rise to the family calling.
Let's go with and I'm gonna leave it here for now. Hope you enjoyed that. As always, I know. Don't matter, I guess. Hope you enjoyed that, guys, and yeah, very good game, very nice. I guess every time I die, there's like a little story, or that could be it for now until you probably complete that level. But I don't know. We'll keep trying and leveling up and stuff. So then we'll have to fight the boss. Hopefully the boss won't be too hard to beat. But until then, as always, goodbye.